Hi guys, it's me, just listening again. And for this video, it's dedicated to Women's History Month. It's Women's History Month. I would like to talk about the 12th episode of the first season of Shiva and the Princesses of Power, called Light Hope. And this episode is very important because it shows some of the lore and some of the actual information that has been backlogged into the mystery of Etheria, the first ones, and it shows how Shell Weaver fits into all this with the black garnet, with the dark garnet. I forgot which one they prefer to use, but whatever. Anyway, we first start out with Adora learning from Light Hope about a flashback of her ties to her friends, her family, and her family and her enemies, like Kadra, which 5 minutes prior said that she wanted to be number one, and then she retired of being Dora's sidekick, if you will. Also, I forgot to mention that she does like cute little his thing cats do, like when you're younger, to Dora. In any case, then we cut to her learning about Light Hope, and she is an system administrator, kind of like 343 Guilty Spark, only not as obnoxious and not as annoying. And another thing too is that with her eyebrows like they are, Light Hope actually remind me of Trigon from the Titan universe and from the DC universe as a whole. That being said, she can transform her appearance to be more like a child for Thor to handle, which she does transform into like a boy or a girl of her age. So that's more creepy, so she decided to go back to the character like from Carmen Sandiego, I don't know, the commissioner. Anyway, she is assistant administrator for the first ones, and the first ones are more or less like a bunch of alien explorers that cross the Etheria, and this is where Mara comes in. Mara from way back when we were talking about Rise, and the thing is that she's the last Shiva 1,000 years, kind of like the Super Saiyan mythology and mythos, and and it's weird like that too. Anyway, she drove the first ones away from wherever they were, so that their technological pursuits won't fall into the wrong hands. I think that's what they're getting at here. But it turned out that they were very clever explanation from both Light Hope and from Entrapped. They're able to piece together what the whole piece is to the first ones in the theory. So now the first one basically like the Forerunners, in that they were intergalactic explorers. Or maybe they were just galactic explorers. No, it's not really told, but I think it's implied that they just in the galaxy. And with Intrepida, and she explains it, it's had to dumb down for both Kedra and Scorpia, because Kedra doesn't understand any of it. You think be yourself besides your basic stuff, and Scorpia just taking notes on it, but she just drawing like little stick figures. And it's funny because Kendra doesn't know what she's drawing, but she can pinpoint what she's drawing exactly. For I don't know whether she has precognitions or whatever, but they show that. Then they go back to Light Hope, in which she tells them that these spacefarers found upon the planet. He found upon the planet Etheria. And then Intrepida says that in her model she has like those spheres that represent Etheria. And along it they have like little nodes in which the nodes denote power spiking areas, in which the Blood Garden is one of them. Now the princesses hold each like power node to themselves, and that each node is like a vast resource of power, and whoever controls that controls a large portion of power to all themselves. But if they can unite all the princesses together, they can create like a universal power source. And the Blood Garden happened to be part of that little power network. And Scorpia, being entrusted with it for her parents and whatnot, she's one of the princesses, so therefore she can harness the power. You know, unless the chapter gets her hands on it, which she does. But Mara happened to be one of the Shiras who didn't want to let go of her past attachment to family and friends and whatnot. Well, likewise with Adora, she doesn't want to let go of her power to tie to her family members. And then there was a recent thing that I remember that being part of it, where she had to let go. Oh yeah, it was Avatar. In Avatar, they were they had that ending that to receive the ultimate power. They had to let go of earthly ties of family and friends and whatnot, and romantic interests. So all this time that Adora is over there, talking to Light Hope about this, she's actually on like an astral plane, and her body is stationary, lying down next to the sword, and Glimmer and the bow coming to help her out. Now we have the horse there, Swift Wind, talking to Bo and Glimmer and Queen Angela about this stuff, and she allows her to Glimmer to go over to help her out, even though she wanted to sneak away without her mother knowing about it. Typical teenager. So it was quite weird to see that she had given him permission, but it's just growth of the character for Queen Angela to do that. Also, for the same matter, she doesn't want Glimmer to be tied down by her own burdens of killing King Micah. And everyone's okay with them having a talking horse in the place. And even the horse that Angela, got improved disabled. That's really funny to me at least. You got urgent matters ahead, but you have to worry about your own comfort. And that's funny. And then he uses his horn to help her out. And for some reason, I don't know why, but they had the ability of Glimmer when she was from the fight zone not being as painful as it was last time. Maybe it was a bit that she got used to it, or she can tolerate the pain better and stuff, but I don't know what happened. So now, they go over to where the source of Dora is, and they notice something very weird happening with the weather. The weather becoming colder and more wintry. And this is funny because when after Entrapta gets done her speech, she wants to hook up to the technology, to the Blood Garden, to where Shadow Weaver doesn't want anybody to touch it because it's hers, and she believes it to be hers. No one can go near it. So then she says, like, how dare you go near my garnet? To which she said that, that Kendra said that or Hordak, he wants her to have it for her own purposes. So Hordak comes on the screen, and he said that because he heard from the little Jersey Devil thing there, his little baby record device there. He said that he wanted to hook and just want to keep it for herself to increase energy output. So he called all the shots because he can tell that Intrepid's onto something, and that every time she touches a piece of their weaponry, their technology, it always increases its functionality, always increases its output, its lethality, whatnot. So he tells Cherry to go piss off because the Blood Garden is his to give out his sick way, which does. Shadow Weaver doesn't like it because it's her precious. Now, she goes on like that. She had tried to attack everyone, to claim her own thing. Going back to when I said about the nature of the power crystal, and that, that when someone tries to take away from her, she doesn't like it very much. She takes Globia, Entrapta, Emily, and she tried to get Kendra too. But the other people are slow. They don't anticipate her attacks. Now, Shadow Weaver tried to attack Kendra, but she did too fast for her, and she can predict whatever she throws at her because of all the training and punishment she's been getting from Shadow Weaver. So she ends up striking her and striking that power crystal that's embedded in her mask, therefore severely weakening her. And it also drains the power and drains the tower of the others a hold on the others. So then they end up being freed from her problem. Now, with Scorpio to take her the sorceress away, after she does visit try to grab pieces of the blood garden that was in her mask. And it's kind of funny. It's more or less like a drug addict trying to pick up the last crumbs of the drugs, get them together and stuff, and put them back together into their head and all that. Now, she ends up going away, and then Chapter gets full permission to do to make the big power connection, and she does, and then power output from the doggone it gets to be like maximum, so therefore all the power that was stored inside it now shot up like a big lightning bolt. It starts to affect the weather and the climate and the environment around it, and we get much more colder. Now, this has the effect of killing off many life forms in the area, and everyone knows that it's like we step on it to get to the door and the others. But it's funny that they show they show this power note there, and then they show the other power notes there too, like the recharge station for Queen Angela and the Glimmer. They show that weird ice crystal thing for Frosta, among others like that. But they also show many couple dozen princesses that are not shown in this show. I don't know whether it was because of budget reasons or because they implied that they could kill or something better word. But they show that, and it's really quite good the way they do it. So they show that all of this means badness theory is all things. So they try, because if you harness one power over the other, that creates like an energy imbalance, and they can't have that. So instead, Adora has to be called in to right that situation, like Mara tried to do. But I think got destroyed. Also, that would imply that Raz is over 1,000 years old. So, good job, even though she's that old, she can kick butt with a broomstick. So, that Chad Weaver ends up becoming a good guy again. I'm working for the good guys, but they kind of did like they kind of made Chad Weaver into a kind of like a double agent in that regard, getting everything taken away from her from the bad side, so she went to the good side and get revenge on them or something. So yeah, this episode ends with them Glimmer to win and Bone Glimmer getting Ghidorah, bringing her back to the E12 with Queen Angela. Now it's funny that they have her as she's a queen, but in the prince lineup they have her as one of the princesses. So I don't get how that works out. But yeah, that's pretty good, the episode. really does show the power that is so subtly gotten, and that so we would thought that she had all the power at hand, but she did harnessing like maybe 60% of the power for her own politics and stuff, and was like giving power to Intrepida. She was able to harness it better and more efficiently to be like 100% of its power and to frightening results. And as you can tell, I give this episode a happy face seal of approval, because it's just a very good balance of the good and the bad side of the theory. Yeah. Also some of the more technological aspects of it, as well as some of the lore behind She-Ra and behind the lore of the golden haired warrior would appear once every 1,000 years. It's kind of like another anime, and yet they do have various parts of it where they do have anime inspiration, particularly with the eyes of our heroes. Like when they say, "Horsey, yay!" They do that. And for this is my favorite episode of the show. Excuse me. I thank you for watching this video dedicated to Women's History Month and the 12th episode of the first season of She-Ra and the Princess of Power. The name of the episode was I Hope, even though it shouldn't be, it is because it's all about the aliens. But anyway, I think that in the next one, I think that Intrepid probably learned the consequences of overloading the system too much. But where? Anyway, I love this episode so much. There isn't very much action here, but there's much history to be learned. Anyway, if you like what you see here and you want to see more of my channel and stuff, you can always like, comment, share, more importantly, subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. Also, you can contact me by my phone number at 631-707-3707. That's calling or texting me. And and you can also reach me at Twitter at PNelsonPro. Also, get me on my email at jjsviewingchannel@gmail.com. So, I salute all you loyal TVs out there. Peace out, my brothers and sisters. I'll see you in the next video. Aloha.